Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, good. It's working. Welcome, class. This hour is going to be a reading and pronunciation class. I want to check and make sure. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's selected wrong microphone. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a reading and pronunciation class. The story that we are going to be reading this hour is located right here at Story Star. Okay, and we'll probably read through two stories. Both of them are fairly short. The first one is called Kidnapped, and the other one is called Hideaway. They're not related to each other, but yeah, I liked them. They had some good paragraph lengths and things like that, and I thought that they would be interesting stories to read through. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing this hour, practicing our pronunciation as we read through some short stories here. Okay, I put the link to the first short story we're going to read in the chat box. Okay, in the Verbling chat box. If you decide to hang out in the Google chat box, the link is there for you as well. Okay, so go ahead and open that up when you get 1 second. All right, and if you are new to Verbling and you may be wondering what's going on right now, why you can't get into class. Well, the first 2 minutes are reserved for Verbling Premium members or for those who have reservations. Okay, there's different ways to get reservations with Verbling, and there's links I'm sure all over the place that tell you how to do that or how to become a premium member. But yes, the first 2 minutes of every class are dedicated to those who have those type of accounts or those who have reservations. Okay, let's see who we have in class so far. We've got Andre. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Welcome to class. Good to have you back.
Thank you so much.
All right. How about Christoph? How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. Christoph, where are you from?
I'm from France.
From France. Okay. All right. Good to have you here in class.
Thank you.
All right. How about Adnan?
Hi everyone. I'm Adnan from Dubai, and thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome back to class, Adnan.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Awesome. How about Jose Guillermo? How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing good. Doing really good. This is Jose from San Jose, right?
Yeah, well.
Awesome. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Okay, nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you as well. How about Michele? How are you?
Hi, teacher. Hi,
now,
good.
Is it Michele or Michele?
Michele.
I do that. I think I do that every time I see you come in.
Don't worry about it. Everybody calls me Michele. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, it's because of the CH, and yes, so that confuses us. But anyway, how's everything going? Are you doing well?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Excellent. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. How about Sarah? How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. How about Sari? How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great.
How are you?
And I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Sadi, where are you from?
I'm from Hebron in West Bank, a city beside Israel.
Okay, West Bank City, beside Israel. Okay, very good. And welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
You're welcome. Hi.
All right. How about Sophie? How you doing, Sophie?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, good. Welcome back to class. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, and let's see. Tatiana, how you doing?
Hi, chat. I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. Welcome back to class.
Thanks.
Have you already given your is it your husband or your boyfriend the guitar?
Husband.
Husband, yes.
Yeah.
Were you able to give him the guitar?
Yeah, already he's playing and disturbing me a bit.
Very good. Well, hopefully he writes you a song.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Hopefully he writes you a song. Then all the disturbances and everything like that would be okay.
One day he will.
All right. Very good. Welcome back. Let's see. Halwani made it in. How you doing, Halwani?
Hello, Charles. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here. All right. Doesn't look like I missed anybody. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the link is right here in the chat box. All right, when you open it up, I didn't want to do that. That's what I want to do. Here we go. When you open it up, this is what you'll see. Okay, and we may make it through two stories here, but yeah, the first one is called Kidnapped. All right, so. Yeah, we'll read through this one. The next one is called Hideaway, and we may make it to that one as well. But we'll see how it goes. All right. This hour I'm going to start over on the right hand side with Tatiana. And Tatiana, let me have you read that first paragraph. And let's see, is that about a little under half of this next paragraph here, down to where it says "wind from the outside."
Okay. Kidnapped. That picture still brought painful memories of the past to me, souvenirs of the last of my little Emma, the blonde toddler and cute dungarees in bunches, posing at me. Her welcoming smile toasting my heart was once mine, my child, until she was kidnapped, brutally shaken by the shocking reality of life, and my so-called coward of a husband ran away in disgrace and shame. I'm a loner for life. It all happened like this. Emma bounded into the living room after the trip to the park, all smiles, as happy as she could be. Tom, her father, stumbled lazily after her torrent of happiness, clearly disgruntled by the fact that he had been disturbed from his evening nap. "Mommy, Mommy," a great big doggy licked my face, and I sat on his back and he gave me a free ride to there. She bounded up and down the stairs, her face red with happiness. I gently picked her up, and the tired 5-year-old snuggled sleepily into my chest, one arm around my neck. Her blonde hair, shoulder length, blossomed with the sweet aroma of baby shampoo, and in her tiny clenched fists were red with the whip of the wind from outside.
Okay, just so right there. Thank you. Now, this word here is wind. Instead of wind, it's wind.
Wind, okay.
Okay. Now, let's see. I wanted to practice with you tired 5-year-old. Where did you go, tired 5-year-old? Tired 5-year-old. Uh-oh. Oh, here we are. Okay, so here you had said tired 5 years old, putting an S after year. Now it's a common mistake, but yeah, when we're talking about the age of a person, and we say a 5-year-old, okay, a 5-year-old, okay, then we would not put an S at the end of a year. Okay, but if you say how old are you? I'm 31 years old. If I say I am 31 years old, or she is 31 years old, that would be different. But if you're talking about, if you use the article a or the, okay, we would not have an S after that, after year. Okay, we would say the tired 5-year-old.
Okay. The tired 5-year-old.
There you go. Good. All right. Now, this word here is disgruntled.
Disgruntled.
Good. One more time. Disgruntled.
Disgruntled.
Excellent. Now this word, you had said Tom. Okay, that would be Tom. We're going to use an ah sound. Tom.
Tom.
Great. Okay. Last word. This word is disgrace. So the accent is at the end. Disgrace.
Okay. Disgrace.
Excellent. Very good job. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Let's continue and go to Sophie.
Okay.
And Sophie, let me have you finish off this this paragraph here, starting at Tom. Okay, and read down to the bottom.
Tom, where you're going? I turned my attention to my forever sleepy husband, who was halfway up the stairs. He didn't bother to give me a reply. A lazy grunt was enough to know he was up in his bed again. Sighing, I tucked Emma up in her pearly pink bedroom, kissing her smooth, soft forehead and loosening her bunches. I looked around the house with utter agony. Tom had left his remains of what was once a whole fridge of beer and cigarette butts. Emily's toys were carelessly scattered across one side of the room, and there seemed to be a mountain of washing up to do after Tom's mate had come around for a booze and a mirthless, heated game of cards. Sigh. I switched on the iron and tossed Tom's dirty, creased shirt onto it, which adorned a very rude word. I slammed my iron onto its sleeve and slashed it back and forth across the clothes, a blanket of steam wafting in the air. Suddenly the doorbell rang. I always hated that mirthless sound. Ding dong. Slamming the iron onto the ironing board, I stormed off in a rage to answer it. Ring, ring. Oh, the phone. I halted in my tracks and stamped off in the other direction.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's practice some of these ed endings here. Okay. So let's make sure to pronounce that T there at the end. So stomped.
Stamped.
Good. And this is halted.
Halted.
Okay, good. So let's roll through this last sentence one more time. We're going to say, I halted in my tracks and stomped off in the other direction.
I halted in my tracks and stamped off in the other direction.
Good, good. Much better pronouncing those endings there, okay? Nice job.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go to these words here. Okay, so sleeve and slashed it back and forth. Okay, so those series of words. Sleeve and slashed it back and forth. Please repeat that.
Sleeve and slashed it back and forth.
Okay, that's going to be slashed.
Oh, what does it
slashed
mean?
it.
Slashed it.
Okay, so with that ed, we need to add a t there. Slashed.
Slashed.
There we go. Sleeve and slashed it back and forth.
Sleeve and slashed it back and forth.
There you go. That's it. Nice job. Okay. Let's see. So who would ask what does what mean?
Yeah, I asked. There's many words I don't know what the meaning of.
Okay. Which word? I can't go through all the words. Okay. But do you have a word that's specific?
The one you just wrote. I mean the sleeve and salt. Sleeve and salt it back in the forth across the cloth. What does it mean?
Okay. So. Okay, slamming onto the iron. So right here you have to look before. Okay, do you know what a shirt is?
Yeah.
Okay, a shirt. Now the sleeve is the part where your arm goes through. That is called a sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slashed it back.
Now what she's doing. Now, okay, I'll get to it. Okay, relax. 1 second. So what she's doing is she's ironing, which means that she is straightening out all the wrinkles. All right. So right now she's pretty upset. She's pretty mad. And so when you're mad, you use angry words to describe what's going on. And so slash is like using a knife. Okay, so you slash at something. Okay. All right. So what they're saying is that she took the shirt and she slammed it onto the ironing board. Okay, and then took the iron. Okay, that she was going to straighten out the wrinkles, and then slashed it back and forth. okay? Because she's pretty upset, right? And that's why they use that word. So slash is like using a knife, okay? You can slash a tire or something like that. It's to stab at something, okay? And in more of a long form. So that's what she was doing with the iron. She was slashing back and forth, okay? All right, let's go back here, Sophie. And Sophie, I wanted to practice the word agony with you. Let me find it real quick. Can't find it. Let me just type it in here. So it's agony. Okay, like
agony.
This with the accent at the very beginning. Okay, agony.
Agony.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, just focus on the your ed endings. I know you know how to pronounce them. Okay, and when what kind of ending is at the end of words. Okay, just be sure to make sure that you are pronouncing them correctly and that you are pronouncing them. Because on that last line, I could barely hear them. I just wanted just a little bit more of it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Other than that, yeah, very good reading. Nice job. Let's go to Sadi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Great. Let's go here. Let me have you read the next two paragraphs, please.
Okay. Well. Okay. A well emitted from Emma's room, and Tom yelled a very bad word. I opened the door with a torrent of fury, but the anger soon melted as I saw the man standing there. A long, silky black coat hung from his shoulders. His gleaming boots winked with polish. A hat titled in one direction, and brown, glossy hair protruded from
underneath.
His eyes, dark blue like the swine of the sea, seemed so deep and milky. I could stay there all day. He beckoned to me with a long, pointy finger. I leaned closer. Somewhere inside, Emma wailed again, this time more urgently and loudly. I didn't move. I breathed in his heavenly aroma and smiled. Let me in, young dames. I can help you. I didn't need any more persuasion to step aside as I let him in. Oh, how I wish I could have gone back in time and stopped it there. Then everything happened too fast. I knew he was trouble when I saw that mischievous glint in his eyes as he stepped over the threshold. Swallowing, I said, I'll just call my husband. Let him know we leave a visit. Oh.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's practice some words here, okay? This word right here is swallowing.
Swallowing.
Okay, good. One more time. Swallowing.
Swallowing.
Great. Okay, now class. This word here on the board that I'm highlighting, there's two ways that we can pronounce this word. Okay, we can say mischievous, so mischievous, or mischievous.
Mischievous.
Okay. So I've heard both ways. So people say mischievous or mischievous and mischievous. Okay. You can pronounce it however you'd like. There's not a wrong and right way. Okay. So yeah, and when you read this word, it seemed like you were leaning more towards mischievous. So yeah, let's just try that one more time. So we're going to say mischievous. Try that, please. Mischievous.
Mischievous.
There you go. One more time. Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Great. Okay. Let's go to this word right here. The word is persuasion. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Good. One more time. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
There you go. There you go. Nice job. Okay, this word here is heavenly.
Heavenly.
Great. One more time. Heavenly.
Heavenly. Heavenly.
All right. And urgently.
Urgently.
Great. Okay, so let's take a look at some ed endings here now. Okay, this word is beckoned.
Beckoned.
Good. Yeah, and that has a D sound at the end. Beckoned.
Beckoned.
Good. Good. Okay, this word here is protruded.
Where is it?
Protruded. Protruded.
Protrude. Protruded.
There you go. Let's try that one more time. Protruded.
Protruded. Protruded.
Good. Good. Nice job. Okay, one last word. The word is tilted.
Tilted.
Okay, tilted. Tilted.
Tilted. Tilted.
Good. Great job. Okay, now class, if you've been in my classes before and we've talked about the ed endings, this would be an exception to the rule when we have a word that ends with a T. Okay, on this word, because it has an L right there, we could not say builded, or sorry, tilted. Okay, we would have to pronounce that T, tilted. Okay, so yes, if there's an L there, okay, we would not pronounce that that T as a D. If there is a vowel sound before that T, we would then pronounce that as a D sound. Okay? All right. Thank you. Let's see. Sadi, thank you. Good job. Nice reading. Okay. Let's go to Sarah. Okay, Sarah, let me have you read this paragraph and about half of this next one here, please.
Okay. A knife was being pressed against my throat. His once handsome face twisted into one of anger. Anger and pus stole onto his wrinkled face, and his malicious eyes burned against his pale skin. I hardly dared to breathe, pressed against the wall. Don't you dare tell anyone about this, or... He pressed the shiny, blunt edge of the knife hard into my throat, and I suppressed silent tears and wails of Tom to calm down. Whoa, Mommy, Mom. I gasped silently inside myself with shock. Emma, she shuffled sleepily forward in her cute bunny onesie, Lily Rabbit, her toy rabbit, clutched close to her chest. Emma's voice trailed away, and when she saw the knife and the stranger, her eyes widened with horror. A mirthless smile stole onto his face, and he turned to look at my Emma. This was my moment. With a deep breath, I thrust my leg hard into the intruder's thigh. He let out a near-piercing shriek and collapsed onto the floor, gasping for air. The knife dropped onto the floor next to my foot. I safely thrust it to a corner and ran to Emma, who was in tears, her whole body shaking with fright. With all my might, I screamed and shouted for help, and finally heard the groggy footsteps of Tom coming down.
Good, nice job. Just tell right there. All right, very good reading. Okay, nice job with your ed endings. Okay, they sounded really good. Let's take a look here at some words that are probably new. Okay, this word here is shriek.
Shriek.
Okay, shriek. One more time, shriek.
Shriek.
Okay, now shriek is a high-pitched noise, kind of like a squeal. Okay, so it's like a scream, a shriek. All right. Now, this word here is clutched.
Clutched.
Okay, that means to hold something close to you, to clutch. Okay, so the word is clutched. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about this word here. You had read the word as breathe. Okay. Now the trick to this word is that if you see an e at the end, okay, that word would be breathe, and that would have a long e sound. Okay. But if you see no e there, okay, that has a short e sound, and the word is breath. Okay, with an E at the end and a long E sound, that TH is a voiced TH. Breathe. Okay, so there's that vibration. Okay, but with a short E and no E at the end, that is a voiceless TH. Breath. Okay, so this word here is breath. So with a deep breath. Okay, try that, please. With a deep breath.
With a deep breath.
Great, fabulous. Okay, let's take a look at, where did you go? This is sleepily. Sleepily, where did you go? I know it's in here someplace. Oh, come on. I hate it when words trick me.
Oh, yeah.
And they,
In the first paragraph.
first paragraph.
Yeah.
And
Up one more.
The third.
Longer.
The third.
I do not see it. Okay, so,
The sixth
yes.
line.
Oh, right here. There it is. Okay, third one from the bottom. So, yeah, that word is sleepily. Sleepily.
Sleepily.
Okay, yeah, one more time. Sleepily.
Sleepily.
Great. Okay, and one last word here. Okay, instead of being pal skin, it is pale with the long A. Pale.
Pale.
Good. One more time. Pale.
Pale skin.
All right. Now that means white. Okay, so white or kind of like if you see a ghost or if you're scared, all the blood leaves your face. Okay, and it looks like you have very white skin. You are pale. All right. Very good. Nice reading. Let's go to my next reader. This is for Michele.
Yes.
All right. Let me have you continue. So we were at where Tom came down. Let me have you finish off this paragraph and read a little bit more than half of this paragraph here. Go ahead and read that, please.
That's okay. The intruder staggered to his feet again, infuriated. I pushed Emma upstairs, out of the way, into Tom's arm. I thought he would defend us, fight the thief, but he took a step away from me. Emma clutching his trousers, I gulped with utter fright, my head banging inside my chest. The thief ran at me again, but I lugged sideways with astonishing agility. How long would this step going? He's catch me soon, I thought, panicking. He's bigger and stronger. Clutching the radiator tip with my fingernails, I suddenly had an inspiration. I suddenly made a break for the living room, where the ironing board was. He struggled after me, limping badly. I grabbed his hand, snuck its way over my mouth, but I bit it hard. I'd win this for my little Emma, for myself, for Tom. Groveling, he made a long for me again, and this time he'd got me. I strutted the reel on my feet as a hard blow smashed against my face. He'd got me this time. There was no escape. Pinned against the ground with one heavy foot, and Tom and Emma watching fearfully from the upstairs balcony. The thief laughed. Malcolm is my name, and you better remember it when you go to heaven, my dear.
Okay, good. Nice reading. All right, let's take a look at some of these words. We had a lot of good action words, okay, and things like that used here in this last part of the of his reading. Okay, now this word here is growling.
Growling.
Good, good. Now this word here is lunge.
Lunge.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Notice how there's an there's an E at the end. There's an E at the end. Okay, it's very similar to lung, but lung would be inside your body and helps you breathe. Now, if you lunge at someone, that means that you are kind of leaning out to grab them. Okay, so you lunge. okay, to get someone. That's the word. That's what it means, okay? Let's see here. All right. Now here, okay, it is but I bit. But I bit it.
Oh yes,
Okay?
bite it with the
Yeah, exactly. But I bit it. Okay, go ahead and read that.
But I bit it.
Good, okay. This word here is staggered.
Staggered.
Good. Now, you stagger if you are drunk. Okay? If you are drunk and it's kind of like a wobbly walk. Okay? Also, if you are injured, it means that you're not walking well. Okay? Because of an injury, maybe because you're drunk or something like that. That is what staggered, okay, would mean. So he staggered after me. Okay? Let's go up here, and I'm looking for the word keep. Here we are. So this is keep. Okay, how long would this keep going? Make sure to pronounce that K. How long would this keep going?
Oh yes. How long would this keep going?
There you go. Okay, and last word here. Okay, you were very close on the pronunciation. The word is infuriated. So we're going to accent that.
Infuriated.
There you go. Good. Excellent. Okay, good. Very good reading. Nice job.
Thank you.
Can I ask something here?
Sure. Yes.
There is a sentence on the last line. He's catch me soon, I thought, panicking. What is this S on he?
Where are you at here? On the last. Oh, he's catch me soon. Oh, that's a typo. She probably needed he's going to catch me soon. I thought panicking. How long will this keep going? He'll catch me soon. She may have meant an S. He will, or he is going to catch me soon. So
Okay, I just
that's more
didn't
like
understand it.
Sure. Yeah. That's it was a typo or a mistake on the writer's part. Okay.
Okay, thank
good
you.
question. No problem. Let's go to Jose. Jose, let me have you. Where do we end off? My dear. Okay, so let me have you finish off this paragraph, starting with he laughed. Okay, and then read down to where it says surprising thing. It's about half of this next paragraph. Oh no, this paragraph's huge. Okay, so about a third of this next paragraph.
Okay. He laughed a mirthless, horrible laugh, praying to God inside my head. I made all sorts of compromises that I do this and that if only I lived. And my dear little Emma wouldn't have had those sharp teeth. I would be dead by now. Ouch! What the heck? Emma brought down 5 sharp, gleaming teeth into Malcolm's fat leg, and once again he fell to the floor with an almighty thud. I saw my chance. Pushing Emma out of the way, I grabbed the steaming hot iron triumphantly over the gasping victim. Like a rabbit caught in a car's headlight, he peeped at me between quacking fingers fearfully. Emma gasped with shock. I looked around for Tom, but he was nowhere to be seen. Little rascal. Covering Emma's eyes, I raised the steaming hot iron above my head, one foot pressed down hard on Malcolm's body, but at the exact moment Emma's bunny little rabbit fell onto the floor, momentarily distracting me. Why did I ever buy her that toy? Why? Malcolm rolled over as quick as a flash as I was distracted and leapt up. This time he didn't bother to fight me. He knew I would beat him anyhow. He did the most surprising thing.
All right, very
Malcolm
good.
shot
Just
to
tell
the
right,
front
just
door.
right there.
Okay.
All right, excellent job. Okay, very good reading. Let's go here and go up to this word here. The word is rascal.
Rascal.
Okay, yeah. So instead of pronouncing that as an al, okay, it would be ol, rascal, rascal.
Rascal.
There you go. Good. Okay. Let's practice this line here. We're going to focus on the word gasped. Okay, so we're going to put in that SP and then a T sound. Gasped. So Emma gasped with shock.
Emma gasped with shock.
There you go. One more time. Emma gasped with shock.
Emma gasped with shock.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to this word here. The word is triumphantly.
Triumphantly.
One more time. Triumphantly.
Triumphantly.
Good. All right. Now, the first time that you read steaming, okay, you had read it with a short e sound, but the second time you read it correctly. Okay, so I'm gonna move on from that one. Just remember that that ea here is a long e sound. Okay, and on this word, let's practice your d sound at the end of words. Okay, the word is thud. Thud.
Thud. Thud.
Okay. All right. Now pronounce. Let's practice that d sound. We're gonna say duh duh duh.
Da. Da da da.
Good. All right. So that's the sound that we want at the end. Okay. Thud. Thud.
Thud.
There we go. Okay. One more time. Thud. Thud.
Thud.
Okay. Good.
Thud.
Now. Okay. At the end of the word, you're pronouncing more of an saying thud. Okay. And reduce that sound at the end. So you're not saying an sound. More just hitting your tongue on top. So saying thud. Okay, it's a very small at the end. Thud. Thud. Okay, almost there. Okay, thud.
Okay. Thud.
Okay. All right, good, good. You're getting closer with that. It is. It's easier when you can pronounce that duh sound at the end because you're making sure that you're getting into that position. And if you have to say that at the beginning, that's just fine. The position is the best is what you want to work on. Then you can work at reducing that sound at the end. Okay, but you did well. You did well. Okay, good reading. All right, let's go to Halwani. Okay, Halwani, let me have you continue reading. He went from surprising thing. Okay, Halwani, let me have you finish off this paragraph here, please. Starting with Malcolm shot to the end of the paragraph.
Okay. So, Malcolm shot to the front door so fast that sparks could be seen emitting from his Doc Martens. Then, grabbing his bat, he made us thud to work through the door. Then he doubled back and grabbed Emma by the middle. She screamed and kicked, trying to prise his strong, robust hands off her. I screamed, making a run to stop him disappearing out of the door. Emma bunched dubbed up and down. Her aunt's angelic face, a mixture of pain and fright. Tears streamed down her face as he desperately tried to get a hold of me. Malcolm grinned and gave me such a punch in the stomach that I sent my flying through the air into the end wall. A huge bruise adorning my sudden face. I struggled helplessly towards the door to see Malcolm forcing Emma into straw. A suppressed wail uh, emitted from her mouth. I love you, mommy, mommy. All, all that was left of Emma as they drove off into the distance was her disappearing echo of a suppressed scream. All that was left of my daughter, my little angel. I allowed myself to slide down that wall as my breath caught noisily in my throat. Tom, he was gone, just like Emma. Another precious gem, gone from my life, gone from my memory. I sat sobbing, scraping my fingernails against the floor, tears dripping around me in huge puddles. How could this happen to me in one day?
Okay, all right, very good. Nice job. Okay, excellent job with your ed endings. I only found one that we needed to practice. Another one has to do with the vowel sound in the middle of the word. The ed ending was great. Okay, so let's take a look at this first ed ending. Okay, this word is staggered.
Staggered,
Okay, one more time, staggered.
staggered,
Great. Okay, now the other ed ending was kicked. Okay, like I said, your ed here was great. You ended with a T and it sounded fabulous, but you said kiked. Okay, now this is a short I sound. It is kicked.
kicked,
Great. Nice job. All right. Let's start off down here at the bottom. We'll go to this word here. Okay, that A, the A sound is a long A. Okay, the word is scraping.
scraping,
Good. One more time. Scraping. Okay. This word here is gem. So it's going to be that G makes a J sound. Gem. Try that.
gem,
Great. Fabulous job. Okay. Our next word here is angel. Okay. Here you had said angel. Okay. But this is an A sound. A. Angel. Try that.
angel,
Good. One more time. Angel.
angel,
Excellent. Okay. And last word up here at the very top. Okay. The word is emitting. Emitting.
emitting,
Good. One more time. Emitting.
emitting,
Good. Now, when you had this as an ed ending here, you said that perfectly. Emitted. That was awesome. Nice job. Okay. So emitting and emitted.
emitting.
Okay. Very good job. Thank you, Halwani.
Thanks.
Okay, and let's see. We have another story that we're going to get to as well. So, Christoph, let me have you read this last paragraph, and then I'll have you start on this next story too. Okay, so go ahead and read this, please.
From where?
Just this very last
Sorry,
paragraph.
from where?
It's the very last paragraph on the story.
From I went back.
Yes.
Okay. I went back to stroking the little blonde toddler in bunches, wearing cute dungarees, as happy as she could be. I love you, my little Emma, and you remember that, my dear. Kissing the photo, I placed it inside its metal frame and clasped it against my heart, which is where she will stay forever. My little Emma, bless her.
Good. Nice job. Let's practice this word right here. The word is clasped. Clasped.
Clasped.
Good. One more time.
Clasped.
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 Good. Okay. And this word here is
But it's hard because
dungaree.
of it after.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, this word here is dungarees. Okay,
Dungarees.
great. Okay, so class, in the chat box, I put the link to our next story. Go ahead and open that up. Okay, this story is called Hideaway. Okay, and Christoph, I'm going to have you continue reading. Please read the first 2 paragraphs of this story.
Okay, but I still don't get the link.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, can I read it from the screen? Your screen.
Sure, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Hideaway. I didn't know why my friend froze. I didn't understand, so I just pushed her in and closed the door. But as I was turning around to see the reason, I met the eyes that belonged to only my enemies. It was getting late. The sun will set soon. I've done this many times, hiding from enemies. So I am looking around and thinking of what could be our next good hiding place. Because this time I need to hide not only myself, I need to hide my teammate also. My teammate was my age. We both went to the 5th grade, but different schools. My teammate has tan skin and coffee brown hair. I, on the other hand, have dirty blonde hair and mulatto skin.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent reading here. Okay, the only word I want to practice with you is fifth. Okay, yeah. So class, I'll spell this word out for you as well. It looks like that. F-I-F-T-H. Yeah, T-H. So fifth. Okay, let me have you try that one more time, Christoph. Fifth.
Fifth.
Great, nice job. Thank you. Okay, very good reading. I didn't see any other mistakes in there. Nice job. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, Adnan, let me have you continue, please. Go ahead and read the next 4 paragraphs.
1 minute. Our enemies are fast and snaky, even if they are a year younger than us. They have an eagle's eye, as they say. They could probably hear a pin drop from miles away. I know this because wherever we go, we see their shadows. They are quick, but we won't give up. A flat land faces us from our hiding place. Only one big tree in the middle, but we need a new hiding place before our enemies came and get us. I wish for to my teammate really quickly so our enemies won't hear it. Ina, follow me. I found a new hiding place. I stopped for some breath and keep on going, but we are gonna make it if we'll be fast and with no sound. Trust me, okay? I finished whispering in her ear. I searched her milk chocolate brown eyes for an answer. All she gave me was a slight nod of her head. Oh my god.
Okay, and that last
Wow.
last 2 sentences, please. And the last 2 sentences, please.
Yeah, by a miracle, we really did pass the field without our enemies seeing us.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at some words here. Okay, first word is searched. Searched.
Okay. Searched. Searched.
Good. One more time. And now make sure to pronounce that CH, search, and then a T at the end. Searched. Searched.
Searched.
Okay. So let's back off from the ED ending, and we're just going to pronounce the CH. Okay. We're going to say search.
Searched. Searched.
Okay. Don't pronounce the ED. Okay, we're going to end on the CH sound, okay? Because that sound seems a little difficult for you. So we're going to say search.
Searched.
Okay, one more time. Search.
Search.
Good, that's it, okay? Now we're going to add that T to the end. Search. Search.
Searched. Searched.
There you go, that's it. One more time. Searched.
Searched.
Good, okay? All right, let's take a look at some words that start with a Q.
Okay.
Okay, so this word here is quietly. Quietly.
Quietly. Quietly. Quietly.
Okay, and that would be quiet. Quiet. Quietly.
Okay. Quietly. Quietly.
There you go. Excellent. Okay. And our next word is, let's see, where'd you go? Quick. Okay, the word is quick.
Cook. Cook.
Okay.
Quick.
Quick. Quick.
Quick. Quick.
There you go. That's it. Quick.
Yeah. Quick. Quick.
Okay, one more time. So we're going to start off with a K sound. It's
quick.
Quick. Quick. Quick.
Yeah. Quick.
Okay, there you go. That's it. Okay, good. All right. Nice job, Adnan. Very good reading. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Enrique took off. All right. Oh no, Enrique's here, and then we also have David. Okay, Enrique. Let me have you read. Okay, let me have you read these next two paragraphs, please, starting with we entered.
Okay. We entered some kind of a forest. It was not a thick one. It had some trees here and there. The whole forest was consisting of every shade of green imaginable. We made no noise as we traveled from one tree to another. But when we were about to go from a tree, our enemies appeared. I took 2 quick steps back, making my teammate almost fall to the ground. The enemies didn't see us. That was a close call, so when they disappeared out of our view, we walked some more, until we came upon a small house. At first, me and my teammate, we just stood there, like idiots staring at that small house. Ina made the first move. She took 1 step toward a tiny house. She turned around, searching me for an approval. Well, I didn't agree. I only gave her that look, trying to say, "Are you dumb or something?" And so we began our little minor argument. She would say something, and I would answer her. We didn't this until I was about to scream out loud at her, screaming, "You don't know who's in there."
Okay, thank you very much. Let's practice some words here. All right, so first up is the word dumb. Okay, that B is going to be silent there. Okay, so are you dumb or something? Are you dumb or something? Try that, please.
Are you dumb or something?
Okay, that B is silent. Dumb. Dumb. Try that.
Dumb.
Okay, good. So are you dumb or something? Try that one more time.
Are you dumb or something?
Good, nice job. All right, now the double O is a sound that eludes many people, mainly because sometimes it makes an oo sound. Okay, sometimes it makes an sound. Okay, and so it's hard to tell which one. Now this word here is stood. Okay, so this is going to make an instead of an oo, it is stood. Okay, one more time. Great.
Stood.
Excellent. Let's practice the ed ending here on this word. The word is walked. Walked.
Walked.
Good. One more time. Walked.
Walked.
Okay.
Walked.
Excellent. Excellent job. Okay. Very good. All right. Nice. Nice reading. Let's go to David. David, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi,
Okay.
buddy.
Very cool. Hey there. How you doing, man?
Not bad, and you?
I'm doing good. All right. Let's see. Oh, give me 1 second. Uh-oh. Stood there. Hold on.
Our final?
I think so, but it's not scrolling down. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and read the last two paragraphs. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Our final decision was that we would go inside. So as we were making our way toward the door, I was getting more nervous and scared by every second that passed. I was so freaked out that my hands got sticky and sweaty, and my tummy was going flip-flop. So as we made our way toward the door, I was looking around, making sure no one saw us. I looked west, no one there, no movement, nothing. I looked east, where we came from, nothing there. Well, it looks like the coast is clear. So far, so good, as I heard people say before. Inca tried the door. It was locked. Not surprised, I thought. I mean, really? Who would keep the door unlocked? As pros that this stuff, Ina picked the lock open with ease. With ease? She came into the house first. After taking a few steps, she froze. I didn't know why she froze. So I just pushed her in, went inside and closed the door. As I was turning around to see the reason she froze, I met the eyes that belonged only to my enemies. The end.
All right, with the smiley face. Very good. All right, there you go. Let's practice some words here. Okay, good reading. Okay, this word here is met. Okay, meet has two e's. Sorry.
Met. Met.
Yeah, so meet. Let's see. Meet with two e's has the long e. Okay, met with one e has the short. Okay, very good. So let's practice that line. We're going to say to see the reason she froze. I met the eyes. So go ahead and read that one more time.
As I was turning around to see the reason she froze, I met the eyes that belonged only to my enemies.
Good, good. Now, this next word here is toward. Okay, it's on the second sentence. Okay, you can pronounce that toward, so like saying toward or toward. So adding more of an oo sound or just going with an o sound. Either way is fine. Okay, personally I say toward. I use more of an o, toward. Okay, you can say toward if you want. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so let's practice this sentence one more time. It is so as we were making our way toward the door.
So as we were making our way toward the door.
Good, good. Well, very good. I want to practice as well some of these ed endings with t sounds. Okay, t sounds and d sounds. So right here, okay, on our top of the second paragraph. Okay,
it was
second
locked.
and third line. It was
not
locked.
Surprised.
Not surprised. Okay, good, good. Yeah, with the ed endings, those seem to kind of trip you up just a bit. Okay, but you were pronouncing them. You were pronouncing them well. Okay, as you were reading through them. Now you had a little bit of a hesitation with this word, these two words
right.
here. Okay, it is with ease. With ease. With ease. Okay. and that means that it was easy. Okay, with ease means that it was easy. Okay.
Okay.
All right, fabulous job, you guys. Thank you for coming to class. It was good having you here. We are just about out of time. My next class, I believe, is a vocabulary class, and it is listed for beginners, but really it's for anybody who wants to come in. And we're going to be talking about the things that are inside of your house. So the objects inside of your house. We'll go through the different names and things like that. And also, if you have questions about what other things may be called, okay, you can also ask me as well. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see ya. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.